Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, I got on green. Well, everything the green. The house green too. Well, anyhow, nothing political here. I have to say something because I posted something on my Facebook the other day. I don't do posts much, but I'm trying to get better at it because God knows I can't understand Facebook, but I hope. But I'm gonna do this video because I want to put this on Facebook and also put it on my YouTube channel, which and I will be doing more videos for that. Now, the thing I want to talk about is I posted sex is marriage. Um, and the reason I want to do a video on it is yesterday someone said to me I think they said I was asking. I said no, I wasn't asking a question. I was saying what it is. So those of you who don't know me, my name is Jerome. That's my post. Those of you who know me a little better, I am Apostle Jerome. Those of you who know me a little better, I'm Prophet Jerome. Those of you who know me a little better, I'm Deacon Jerome. Those of you who know me a little better, I'm Minister Jerome. Those again who know me, I'm Elder Jerome. The most important thing is God says, Son. I'm God's son. I'm a son of God. Okay? Now, to clarify this thing, sex is marriage. Sex is marriage is 100% correct. The reason I posted that because I got up in the middle of the night around 4 something whatever, and I was some stuff was in my head, and then I heard Father said, "Sex is marriage." I said, "Well, this isn't strange to him saying this to me. This is not the first time, so I'm gonna post it." This is what happened. Some years ago, Father introduced me to this same term: "Sex is marriage." Sex is marriage. Um, And I'm not going to share because the person might get offended and be hurt by me sharing person what happened. But something happened that very night. He said that to me, and he opened that up and break that down to me and tell me what marriage is. People think marriage is when you go to marriage officer and they read and you go apply for marriage certificate and do all this thing, and we can get into all that later. That ain't marriage. That ain't marriage. That's not marriage. That's not God marriage. That may be a marriage, but it's not God marriage. And when I talk about God, I talk about my God, the creator of the heaven and earth, and I call him Yahweh, and I call his son Yahweh Shai. And I do say Jesus sometime. Eventually, I'm going to get past that. Now, sex is marriage is when a man and a woman has intercourse, yeah, we call it sex. And the sex is marriage, okay? Um, oh boy. So what's going on in our world today is we have a lot of young people having sex. Now you may be young, and the word of God says, "My people perish because they lack knowledge." And you may don't have the knowledge to understand, but today you will know. Them little boys you having sex with their husband them. Now, before we go to further into that, how many husband a woman supposed to have? A woman is only supposed to have one husband. According to the Bible, if a woman who has already had sex with a man before, who is now her husband, is caught having sex with another man, that's called adultery. And if that woman is caught in adultery, she was supposed to be stoned to death, her and the man, because he bought with another man things. God help me. I don't know how far this can go today. When a woman who is married have sex with another man that is not her husband, that is called adultery. In the Bible days, if you were caught, you would be stoned to death. Today, if you are not caught, you have divorced, be a husband and marry another man. Women don't understand. Every time a woman has sex with another man, she carries that man inside of her. And so the more she do it, the more man she carries in her. Y'all are wombs. Y'all carry. So y'all carry these men living inside of y'all. Science have proven that if more than one sperm is inside of a woman, the two sperms start to fight against one another. But every time a woman has sex with a different man, that woman has a different kinds of a feeling. She have a different emotion. There's a different thing what goes on with her. So you have some women who can't be pleased. They can't be pleased because they don't know which one of them man they want to please them. They can't be pleased because their hormones and sex drives and everything is going crazy and they don't know which one of them man they want. It's hard for them to choose because they can't tell you which man gave them the feeling what they had that feeling. They can't tell you that. Sin is contamination. That's what adultery is, contamination. So every time you have sex with another man, you contaminate yourself. No, the strangest thing. A woman who've had sex with a man, if that man had sex with another woman, when that man come up to have sex with her, she know. And she's trying to play it off. But she asks him questions. What's going on? Something different. You being with me is different. It was different. It felt different. Everything was different. And he said, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. No, yeah. Yeah, miss. Yes, miss. You are correct. He feels different because he have attached himself to another woman. And now he's contaminated you. Now you, her, and him is one. Boy, life is funny. Sin is contamination. Sin is contamination. So, as long as a woman continues doing that, that's what's going to happen. Now, if a woman is married and she continues to have sex with different men, that's what's going to happen. She's going to be contaminated. She's going to have a bunch of men living inside of her, and her husband will have hell. They can start rowing. They can start fighting, sexing, and be pleasing them more. Got to. Sex can't be pleasing them more. She separated herself from her husband. And every time a woman allows another man to penetrate her, she changed partners. She has another husband. That's why God could have said to Israel, a harlot. That's why a woman is a harlot. A woman is a whore that has sex with more than one man. That's what she is. It's hard. It might be tight, but it's right. It might be hard, but it is the truth, according to the word of God. God tell Israel, y'all up under all these, whatever we call them, tree, however we do, whoring about all these different gods, leave me. And that's what the 10 Commandments say. Do not commit adultery. Do not commit adultery means do not have sex with a man that is not yours. That's not your man. What you doing having sex with him? I ain't going to the teaching of pleasing. I ain't getting into that. I just want people to understand that sex is marriage. And you could put it however you want it. So all you cheating wives, that's what you're doing. Man can join himself to woman, but that's it. He can join himself to woman, but he only becomes weaker. But the woman carried a man around inside of her. No one just getting it. See in America they say, oh, that only sex, that ain't love. The devil is a liar. Only sex, it ain't love. You crazy? They buck, they cotton picking head. What do you mean? But it ain't sex. It ain't love. It's just sex. See? Everybody want to tell God what is right. Yeah. Everybody want to tell God what is right and what is wrong. No, you don't have no cotton opinion. When you open your leg and you let another man penetrate you, you got another husband. That's your husband. And after a while, it needs to be said to you, you got X amount, and the one you got 9 yours, because you got too many. The woman didn't have too much man in her. That's why God could tell you, you got 5, and the one you with 9 yours. Woman, there's no such thing as a woman having sex and it's fornication. No fornication. Fornication. It create. Listen, this misinterpretation of language from Hebrew to English is a mess. Listen, fornication. You had sex with him at the first man you spill your blood on, that's your husband. The first man you will crack, the first man will crack your blood, will crack the seal, will open the seal, will cause the blood to spill on him, that's your husband. I hear these men that say, oh, you can't never leave me, he's the first. He right. He's the first. And you have a connection to him. But if you're having sex with other people, you have a connection to them too. Now, the problem is not that you don't have a strong connection with the first man, your husband. It's just that you have so much different man, which the heck one is your husband now. Okay? So you put yourself on a wall. Now, let me say something here. There's some bad women, because they bad, they won't be bad. But a lot of women ain't bad because they won't be bad, You know what happened? Every time someone molests a woman, they cause that woman become they cause immorality to cover that woman. So she can come into a place where she can be having a lot of sex. That ain't because she bad. That's because some devil from hell touched her and they shouldn't have touched her, and she ain't talk. If she had talked about it and disclosed who the person was and the person had been dealt with, and then she had gotten counsel, she would have been safe. Because she didn't talk about it, she didn't disclose who the person who raped her, then she became she becomes sexual, highly sexual, and with a lot of different men. She ain't bad by makeup. She bad because someone did something to her. And so you must have mercy for them kind of people. But there's some bad woman. Yeah. Some of them bad. They making choice. They want different man. They won't have sex with that one. They won't have sex with that one. They won't have sex with that one. Now, again, every time you have sex with a different man, that's adultery. That's your husband. So every time you have sex with a different man, you don't give your seal to someone, and you have sex with someone else. That's adultery. That's adultery. Yeah, that's what it is. It's adultery. It's adultery. Now, if anybody interested in hearing any more on this, and anybody interested in talking deeper in this, anybody want to go any further in this, you can contact me. You contact me. My phone, my WhatsApp, whatever, you can contact me and we'll talk about it. And I ain't scared of no bishop, I ain't scared of no apostle, I ain't scared of no leader. They could come by the millions. Just take your time, one at a time. When Jacob sent his servant away to get a wife for Isaac, when the woman was coming on the animal, the woman said, "Who that man?" She said, "That's my master." She threw her veil over her face. She was a virgin. She covered her hair, her face, everything was covered because he's not supposed to see it because he's not her husband. And he came and he met them. And he took took her off the horse, or off the animal, whatever she was riding, horse, donkey, whatever. He took her off of it. And the Bible says he carried her down to his mother's tent. Sarah was dead. He carried her in Sarah's tent, his mother's tent, and she became his wife. The Bible didn't talk, but they had no celebration. The Bible didn't talk, but they had no party. The Bible didn't talk, but they had no break, get drunk with it. No, the Bible said he carried in the tent. He carried in his mother's tent, and she became his wife. Why? He took her seal. He broke the seal, and then the thing come rushing out on top of him, and they made a covenant. That's why the Bible says do not commit adultery, because you've made a covenant. A man took your covenant. So the man who took your covenant is your husband. And I know we have some funny stuff in the midst of all of this, but let's talk about the straight one. The other ones we can talk about those one-on-one later on down the road. But he took her. He opened the. He opened he put the key in the hole and opened it, and the blood come gushing out, and he sealed her. And if for that to be fixed, then you go look for the blood and give her blood back in whatever. Yeah, no, that's how that is. That's how it is. That's what sex is. Sex is marriage. Sex is marriage. 15 minutes? Okay, a couple more minutes. Let me show you something. When you go to, I hear people say, we've been together for X amount of years, and they was having sex and doing whatever, and everything was happy and everything was good. And as soon as we go and get married, all hell break loose. She ain't do nothing. It makes me something new. Marriage is supposed to be between a man, a woman, and God. That was Isaac did. Isaac take the woman care to the tent, open up the door, open her door, and she became his wife. They was married unto God. We now talking, but we go get a marriage certificate, and then you take that certificate, and then the officer is gonna marry you to the state of the Bahamas. That is not a marriage. That's no marriage. That's right there is adultery, because another party is involved in the marriage. They ain't come to balance nothing. If I get married again, by the grace of God, I'll never get married again under the laws of the Bahamas, under no government law. I'll go to a lawyer and tell the lawyer this is the agreement between me and this woman. This is what the case may be, and between me, her, and God. Me, her, and God. Not no government no more. The government, and guess what? Then your marriage is governed based on what the contract of the government says, not on what God says. Now you hear what they're saying now, right? Now the government trying to add to your contract. If you touch her, and she say no, you touch her, it's rape. It's rape. Now you see what contract that can be added to contract. That's foolishness. That's gonna be added to contract. To your marriage contract. That's gonna be added. This is what the government doing. This is what you're married to. They have the laws according to your marriage. When you go to court, they use the something right, this woman commit adultery, whatever. Something you go to court, you know they do, they take her and get to the woman. That ain't what God say. That ain't how the word of God go. So your marriage, guy have hell in it because your marriage is governed by the country. Ain't governed by God, governed by the country. Now they can put rape marriage, you touch her. Now they can see something. If that woman say she ain't giving you nothing. And you know they like to say that now, right? They say that now. They tell you now they ain't giving nothing. No, I don't want, I ain't interested. And what's happening? Then the man go over and the boys them, and next thing you know he go with the boys and he find one girl. And she say, he say, what you saying? And she say, come let's say. And he go and he say. So now when you home and you ask her and she say, I feel like no, and you can't touch her because I can be raped, then you can walk out the door and you can go down the road and you can live in your house. And then the thing what can happen then is you don't be coming home anymore. They ain't coming home. See? You see what the state trying to do in your marriage now? The state trying to make it worse. That's what your state trying to do. Your government them trying to do. You can't, if she say no, you can't get none. Then that what I mean. Then you can go down to your next wife. And then they can say you committing adultery. No, he ain't committing it. I ain't getting into that now. But let me put it to you like this. When what's your name? If Leah to say she didn't want none, Jacob would have go to Rachel. If Rachel said she ain't feeling too good tonight, then he would have gone to her maid. If her maid said I ain't feeling good, then he'd have gone to the next maid. Okay? Abraham, if Sarah said I ain't feeling too hot tonight, then he would have gone to the next one. Now in Bible days, we believe the Bible, but in Bible days, Bible women don't do that. Eastern women don't talk this, my baby sister. Eastern women don't talk this stuff what these people talking now. Eastern women knew how valuable a man was. They knew how valuable it was to have a man. They knew how valuable it was to have a man that could come into them. So they saw it differently. Women of the Bible were different to the women today. The women today can't make it in the Bible. Women today, they got their own way. God bless you. I pray this help you in some way. Help share or help you understand something. But like I say, you could always contact me. Call me, phone me. My name is Jerome Miller. Look me up somewhere. Somebody know me. I live in Freeport. I'm from Grand Key, Abaco. I don't go home, but I'm proud to be from that same little place. Oh God. And so, yeah, that's the truth. According to God, straight talk. According to God, that's the truth. Man is not called to do whatever they feel like doing, for as long as they want to do it. I'm sorry.